Alright, so this time let's pretend that Tic Tac is a big McDouble that Bryce is eating. Alright. Okay, so he eats the protein and chews it with his mouth. So saliva is released with salivary amylase and mucus. The bolus goes to the back of the throat and he swallows it. There goes the burger. And then the cardiac sphincter is open. And the esophagus takes the bolus to the stomach via peristalsis. When the food reaches the stomach, gastrin is released. Gastrin causes the release of gastric juices, HCl, mucus, and pepsinogen. There we go. HCl kills the bacteria in the food and creates a pH of 2.5 to make it acidic. Alright. Like so. HCl also activates the pepsinogen and turns it into the active form pepsin. So pepsin, there we go. Pepsin digests proteins into smaller polypeptides. And we already cut them up, yeah. The stomach mixes the food around. Mixing, there we go. The acid chyme is slowly released into the duodenum through the pyloric sphincter. So thingy opens, there goes the acid chyme. When the proteins reach the duodenum, two hormones are released. Secretin causes the release of the pancreatic juices. There we go. And CCK causes the release of bile from the gallbladder and an additional release of the pancreatic juices. There we go. And sodium bicarbonate neutralizes the pH to 8.5, so all the enzymes can work at their optimum pH. Okay. Trypsin digests the smaller polypeptides into di- and tripeptides, so it cuts them up even more. Thank you, trypsin. The glands in the small intestine release intestinal juices, which are peptidases, nucleases, maltase, sucrase, and lactase. There are all the intestinal juices. The peptidases digest the di- and tripeptides into amino acids, so they cut them up even more. Thank you, peptidases. Thank you, amino acids. The capillaries are attached to the hepatic portal vein, which take the amino acids to the liver. So there they go to the liver, through the hepatic portal vein. The liver may turn the amino acids into glucose if the body needs energy. Otherwise, the liver sends the amino acids to the heart, where they are pumped to the body cells. The body cells use proteins to build new cells and grow and repair, and make new proteins in translation. There we go. The indigestible waste continue into the large intestine, where water is reabsorbed and feces are released from the body, where the anal sphincter relaxes. There they go. And yeah. Alright, so this time let's pretend that Tic Tac is a big glob of hummus. There goes the nucleic acid. Yep, okay. In the mouth, he can taste the sweet, salty, sour, and bitter with his taste buds. So he eats the nucleic acid, which is DNA and RNA, and he chews them with his mouth. Hummus doesn't need a lot of chewing though. So saliva is released with salivary amylase and mucus. There you go. The bolus goes to the back of the throat and we swallow it. Here we go. That's a very large bolus. And then so the cardiac sphincter opens. So the esophagus takes the bolus and the bolus to the stomach via peristalsis. When the food reaches the stomach, gastrin is released. Gastrin causes the release of the gastric juices, HCl, mucus, and pepsinogen. HCl kills the bacteria in the food and creates a pH of 2.5. the stomach mixes the food around. Mixing. The acid chyme is slowly released into the duodenum through the pyloric sphincter. There we go. Into the duodenum it goes. When the nucleic acids reach the duodenum, secretin is released. Bam! Sodium bicarbonate neutralizes the pH to 8.5 so all the enzymes can work at their optimum pH. There we go. Nucleases digest the nucleic acids into nucleotides. So, just that one. Yeah, there we go. And the nucleases are cutting the nucleic acids into the nucleotides right now. Just like that, so they're smaller, just nucleotides. No longer DNA and RNA. Ta-da! So, the nucleotides move further down the small intestine. There they go. The glands in the small intestine release intestinal juices. Peptidases, nucleases, maltase, sucrase, and lactase. The nucleases further digest the nucleic acids into nucleotides. They cut them up even more. Like so. And then the nucleotides move into the capillaries of the villi. So there they go to the villi in the small intestines, where the villi soak up all the nutrients. The capillaries are attached to the hepatic portal vein, which takes the nucleotides to the liver. So hepatic portal vein to the liver. There's nucleotides in the liver. The liver will send the nucleotides to the heart where they are pumped to the body cells. And there we are. To the heart, pumped to the body cells, everywhere. The body cells use nucleotides to make DNA during DNA replication and RNA during transcription. The indigestible waste continue into the large intestines, where water is reabsorbed and the feces are released from the body when the anal sphincter relaxes. Ta-da! Woo!